Hello, happy Monday, Mentor Monday. I am here to share something that really, I used to be this person. So, this is a perfect topic for me to train today on. So, my name is Natasha Roberson. If we haven't met yet, hello, hello, hello. I am the COO here at Self Made, and I am loving all the automations that we're helping so many incredible leaders in the space put into their business, which is freeing up time and driving even more authenticity and relationships than it ever did for them. So, all right, let's dive in. So today I want to talk about setting up the auto replies that say somebody puts a heart down in the comments or somebody says a keyword. You tell them to drop flight plan in the comments or drop info in the comments. And then there's an auto reply that is triggered off of that. I used to be the person, and maybe this is you, maybe it's not, but I'm gonna be this is my story. So I was the person that said, man, back in the day, I don't really want things to auto reply because it's not going to sound like me. They're going to know it's a auto reply, a bot, a robot, right? And it's just not going to be authentic. It's not going to, like, people are going to ignore it because it's not really me. I was wrong. It actually was more personalized. It was more heartfelt. It was more thought out because when you do it manually, say you get 62 people that comment on your post, what are you doing? You're copying and pasting to each one of them. That's not very personalized and authentic, right? Because you're not putting their name in there because you're just like, oh my gosh, I got to send this out to 62 people. I'm not putting their name in there. I'm just going to hit copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And then guess what? Social media, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram, it's like block, you don't get to send no more messages because you're spamming people, right? So there's that as well. Yeah, I just was like, that is the most unauthentic way of doing it manually. And I stepped in and I embraced the auto responder. And it changed everything because I could get so much more personalized with it. Okay, so let's dive in. So, um, just like me, many people, maybe yourself, have a fear of automating their responses because it's going to make you sound robotic or distant, losing that personal touch. I just told you what happened for me, right? That is false. That is so false. The right automation can and will enhance, not replace, but it will enhance your message, your genuine relationship by maintaining that personal touch that you just cannot do in a manual setting, right? Because you're just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. But it's also going to free up time for you so you can work on scaling your business. We don't have time to work on that stuff because we're so busy responding and all of that in a manual way. So I just want to share with you the power of personalization. It's it's so powerful. It is so, so powerful. And here's some examples. Like when somebody wants to sign up for your lead magnet, or somebody wants to get more information about your new product, or somebody wants to sign up for your giveaway, or they fill out a form, or they register for an event you're hosting, or whatever, right? Whatever you have posting that you're doing, that is when you can use these auto replies, right? And personalization is so key because it does help maintain that connection between you and your audience. It ensures that people feel heard, right? And valued, even when they aren't manually responding. Here's the deal. I just got a response from somebody yesterday. I get responses every single day from people. And I could smell a complete copy paste. It didn't have my name in it. It didn't have any um anything that would have been like, oh yeah, they knew I commented on that. Have you ever been that person or you've been responded to that by that person that they have this like general copy paste message that's not just for that post or that product, but it's for this one too and that one too. Well, that's the message I got yesterday where it was like, you use this message for everything. Did I respond to it? No. Now, if it would have had maybe my name in it, or thank you so much for commenting on my new business and congratulating me. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. Because all I did was congratulate them on a business milestone that they hit. Okay. And the message was like, thank you so much. I can't wait to share about my product with you. Um, Go ahead and just click here to find out more information about my products. I didn't ask about your products. I was congratulating you on a milestone you hit in your business. That is a manual copy paste failure. But if it would have said, hey, Natasha, thanks so much for supporting me and congratulating me on my journey to success with this new company. I'm having so much fun. I cannot wait to share more about this journey with you. Just let me know what questions you might have. Just drop questions below and I will come back in here and answer any and all of your questions. I would have been like, I'm just so proud of you. I would have responded. But because I got a copy paste that made no sense to what I had responded to, I was like, no, I'm good. So, do you see why it's so important to put these auto replies in there? Because number one, we don't have time in our busy lives as entrepreneurs, in our busy lives as moms, and all the hats that you wear to be able to heartfelt reply to every single person. But we can create a heartfelt auto reply that we thought about, that we truly mean with our tone and truly get the response we're looking for, right? So some examples of auto response is like you always are going to want to use the recipient's name, right? Who are you talking to? Use their name. You want to mention specific actions they took, like thank you for downloading the flight plan, or thank you so much for congratulating or supporting me, right? Thank you so much for asking for information. You always want to offer tailored next steps, right? Since you downloaded X, you might also find Y helpful. So like, since you downloaded the flight plan, you might also find the Hub Club is helpful to perform those actions, right? So you're offering those tailored next steps. So now you're probably asking, like, how do I even set these up? How do I set up auto replies that feel personal and genuine? Well, first you got to create your conversation tone. Writing out auto replies as if you're speaking directly to the person. Keep it casual, keep it friendly, avoid sounding too formal, scripted, using phrases that you would never say and that don't reflect you. Include some personalized elements like the recipient's name, like I already said, details of the location, their interest, what they did, what action they took, refer to the action that they took, right? So thank you for signing up for my newsletter or downloading this resources. So here's two examples, one good, one bad. So a good example. Hey, Susie, thanks so much for joining our community. I cannot wait to dive into content we've prepared for you. Bad. Thank you for your inquiry. We'll get back to you shortly. So let's talk a little bit about some strategies to build that meaningful connection through automation. So when you want to build that true connection, you want to balance automation with human interaction. There is still, I call it a hybrid, right? You are still going to have some manual stuff, but you can get a lot of things done on autopilot. I'm not saying dismiss manual. I'm saying include auto so you can do less manual. Okay. So automation should enhance, not replace the human touch, right? It enhances it. There are many times it's necessary to manually follow up to get deeper engagement, right? There's times where I would respond to somebody back in the day when I'd have like all these comments. I'd respond to somebody manually and then I would forget for hours to get back into the messenger with them. Well, that's rude, right? So this helps create the opportunities for real interaction. after the automated response happens, it's like you ask them to do a call to action and you reply back or you join the conversation at that point. Does that make sense? Like you can have automation kicking things off and then you know when you're going to come in and have that personal conversation, right? You're going to join back into the conversation. Now, I do know some people have automation set from like the entire journey, but there comes a point in that customer journey of follow-up that you are going to want to insert yourself, right? Maybe with a voice clip. That's what I like to do because then they're like, oh my God, this is her. I like to throw them off. No, not really. It's just that's just how my tone, that's my personality. I'm going to voice clip before I'm going to type something out, right? So there's ways of adding that into that. So, you know, you want to use automation to provide the value, right? Educational sequences like a lead nurturing email that provides helpful tips, tools, content, value that builds their trust over time. This includes a personal sign off, right? I like to always ask or always like to your digital success, Natasha, because that's saying like I'm the one speaking to you, right? It delivers that like personal connection, that direct connection. And I always in my automation encourage replies. I always end with something that invites them to engage with me. For instance, like hit reply if you have any questions, or let me know how this goes. I'm always asking them to give me some feedback, right? So, um, now I want to dive into like the right tools and systems for your personalized auto replies because now you're like, okay, this sounds great. This sounds great. This sounds great. How do I do this? What tools do I need? You only need one tool, but let's dive into it. Okay, so these are the tools that are going to help you personalize automation, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I need this and this and this and this. No, you don't need this and this and this and this. You already have your social media, right? You already have that. You only need one platform. And the platform we recommend is the one that we build with, that we use daily, is the Self-Made Hub. And we have a light version, which is all you need to do this. Okay. The light version is called our Hub Club. So I just want to share with you, like, that is all you need to get your auto response right going. Now, if you want to advance that and have more advanced things like email marketing and text marketing. But if you just want to stay in DMs and you just want to follow up in DMs, the Hub Club is great for that. And then you can advance at any time. You can upgrade at any time, but you're going to want tools that allow you to auto respond, right? You want a tool like that allows you to respond when somebody replies in your comments, that likes the comment, that sends them a DM, that allows you to do a wait period, that then you send them a follow-up, asking them to do a reply, right? All those things. So we definitely want you to know there are simple solutions out there like the Hub Club that you can get started. You can get a 5-day free access to the Hub Club. Or if you want to go all in and you want our core membership that gives you all things unlimited, we have a 14-day free access to that. So you can take action with that. But here's the deal. When you get into the Hub Club or you get into our core membership, we have templates already set up. We have training for you. Here's the thing. I remember back in the day, I used ManyChat, and ManyChat was great, but I had to learn it. I had to go to YouTube. I had to figure it out. There wasn't great tutorials. I was clueless on what I was doing. I was like, how is this supposed to work? And so when we built the Hub Club, when we built the core membership, we knew every single person, number one, deserved a simple platform that they could just plug and play. Number two, they needed personal training, right? They needed courses, they needed tutorials that could guide them to success fast. And number three, they needed mentors that were there with them along the way, right? You're not left alone. So if you're like, I need auto replies, I know this is what's missing in my business to get that personal touch, to get more responses, to get going and start scaling my business, what are you waiting for? I would love to invite you to join our Hub Club or our core membership. All you need to do is go to www.self-made.biz/membership-options. Okay. So self-made.biz/membership-options and grab your free access today. Look at the tutorials we have in there. Look at the templates that we have ready to go for you. You just got to jump in and personalize them to your message, your tone, and your call to action that you're having these individuals do on your social media. And the rest is history. Let automation scale your business, free up time for you so you finally have some time freedom. And number two is to truly help you become more personalized in your responses than you were manually. So, with that, I can't wait to see your auto replies starting to kick off. I can't wait to celebrate with you the additional time freedom, the more lives that you're able to impact because of this, and to be able to just truly run your business and have some fun. All right. Have an awesome day. Happy Monday, and we'll see you next week.